5 alarming signs your cholesterol is very high. High cholesterol is often called a silent killer because you don't always feel it until it causes serious problems. But your body does give warning signs if you know what to look for. Do you know the symptoms? Welcome to Heart Pulse. In today's video, we'll uncover 12 alarming signs of high cholesterol that you should never ignore. Spotting these symptoms early can help you protect your heart and overall health. 1. A gray-white ring around your cornea. Take a close look at your eyes in natural light. Do you notice a pale gray or white arc forming around the outer edge of your cornea? This is called arcus senilis. It forms when cholesterol collects around the edge of your eye. If you're over 60, it's fairly common and not always a concern. But if you're under 50 and see this ring, it can be a red flag. Research shows it's linked to higher levels of bad cholesterol, LDL, and lower levels of good cholesterol, HDL. It won't affect your vision, which makes it easy to overlook, but it could be a sign that cholesterol is also building up in your arteries. That buildup can block blood flow and raise your risk of heart disease. So here's the question. If your eyes are showing early signs of high cholesterol, wouldn't it be smart to get your cholesterol levels checked, especially if heart disease runs in your family? 2. Numbness or tingling in your legs or feet. Do you ever feel pins and needles in your legs or feet for no clear reason? It's not always from sitting too long or a pinched nerve. Sometimes it's a sign of poor circulation caused by clogged arteries. When cholesterol builds up in your blood vessels, less oxygen-rich blood reaches your legs and feet. That can cause numbness, tingling, or even a burning feeling in your toes. It's usually not a one-time thing, it comes back, sometimes when you're walking or even at night. If this keeps happening, it's worth getting your cholesterol checked. Your nerves depend on steady blood flow, and when it's blocked, they start sending these unusual signals. That tingling could be your body's early warning of a bigger issue, like blocked arteries in your legs or even your heart. So let me ask, if your feet are already hinting at circulation problems, isn't it worth paying attention before it becomes something serious? 3. Yellowish bumps on your skin. Have you ever spotted small, soft, yellowish lumps under your skin? These are called xanthomas. They're made of fat deposits, mostly cholesterol, that collect just beneath the skin. They often appear on the elbows, knees, ankles, or around the eyes. They don't itch or hurt, which is why many people ignore them. But here's the truth. Xanthomas are a warning sign of very high cholesterol, and sometimes even a genetic condition called familial hypercholesterolemia. If you notice these bumps, especially if heart disease runs in your family, don't brush them off. They won't disappear on their own, but lowering your cholesterol through diet or treatment can sometimes make them shrink. So here's the question. If your skin is showing you visible signs of high cholesterol, isn't it worth getting your levels checked right away? 4. A heavy, tired feeling in your chest after activity. Climbing stairs or taking a walk shouldn't leave your chest feeling heavy or tight. If it does, even slightly, it could be a warning sign. When cholesterol builds up in the arteries that supply your heart, it narrows the space for blood to flow. At rest, your heart might get enough oxygen, but during activity, it needs more. If it can't get enough, you may feel pressure, heaviness, or discomfort in your chest. This isn't usually the sharp pain of a heart attack. It often feels more like tiredness or mild tightness. Many people dismiss it as being out of shape, but it can actually be a mild form of angina caused by reduced blood flow to the heart. Ignoring this for years can be dangerous because one day an artery could become completely blocked. If your chest feels heavy during activity, don't ignore it, get it checked. So let me ask, if your chest is giving you early warnings, why wait until it becomes an emergency? 5. Frequent jaw or neck discomfort during activity. Blocked arteries don't always cause chest pain. Sometimes the warning shows up as soreness in your jaw, throat, or neck, especially during activity. If it eases when you rest, that's a red flag. This isn't tooth pain or a stiff muscle. It is your heart signaling that it is not getting enough blood. Many people miss it because the ache feels out of place. If you notice this kind of discomfort when you're active, get it checked. It could be an early sign of heart trouble. These 5 symptoms may seem small on their own, but together they could signal very high cholesterol. If you notice any of them, don't ignore it, get checked by a doctor. Which of these signs do you think people overlook the most? Share in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Heart Pulse for more life-saving health tips.